name is Michelle Logan. Do you have the mind of Christ? May the God who supplies endurance and comfort grant you to have the same mental attitude that Christ Jesus did. Romans chapter 15, verse 5. Now, may the God who supplies endurance and comfort grant you to have among yourselves the same mental attitude Christ Jesus had. In what ways is Jesus depicted in many of Christendom's paintings, and why is this not a fair portrayal of Jesus? He has never once been seen to laugh. That is how Jesus is described in a document falsely claiming to be written by an ancient Roman official. This document, which has been known in its present from since about the 11th century, is said to have influenced many artists. In a number of paintings, Jesus appears as a solemn-looking person who rarely, if ever, smiled, but that is hardly a fair depiction of Jesus, whom the gospel portrays as a warm, kind-hearted man of deep feelings. How may we cultivate the same mental attitude that Christ Jesus had? And what will this equip us to do? Clearly, to know the real Jesus, we must fill our minds and hearts with an accurate understanding of the kind of person Jesus truly was while here on earth. Let us therefore examine some gospel accounts that give us insight into the mind of Christ. That is, his feelings, his perceptions, his thoughts, and his reasoning. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 16. As we do, let us consider how we might cultivate the same mental attitude that Christ Jesus had in Romans chapter 15, verse 5. Thus, we may be better equipped in our lives and in our dealings with others to follow the pattern he set for us, John chapter 13, verse 15. Easy to approach. What was the setting of the account recorded in Mark chapter 10, verse 13 through 16? How did Jesus react when his disciples tried to stop the young children from coming to him? People felt drawn to Jesus on various occasions. Individuals, different ages and backgrounds freely approached him. Consider the incident in Mark chapter 10, verse 13 through 16. It took place near the end of his ministry as he heading toward Jerusalem for the last time to face an agonizing death. Picture the scene. People began bringing children, including infants, for Jesus to bless these. The disciples, however, tried to stop the children from coming to Jesus. Perhaps the disciples feel that Jesus surely does not want to be bothered with children during these crucial weeks. But they were wrong. When Jesus realizes what the disciples are doing, he is not pleased. Jesus calls the children to him, saying, "Let the young children come to me and do not try to stop them." Mark chapter 10, verse 14. Then he does something that reveals a truly tender and loving manner. The account says he took the children to his arms and began blessing them. Mark chapter 10, verse 16. The children obviously are at ease as Jesus takes them into his caring arms. What does the account at Mark chapter 10, verses 13 to 16 tells about the kind of person Jesus was? That brief account tells us much about the kind of person Jesus was. Notice that he was approachable.